Now, guys, as I'm going through this particular thing that is going on now, that the House of Representatives they are planning to make a law that will make everybody to vote on election day. That if you did not vote, that the thing will feel land you inside Kirikiri, or you pay 100k fine for not voting on the election day. But I've been thinking about this thing. These guys that are doing this particular thing now, they know that the electoral reform is not in place that will make our vote to count. And they know that Nigerians has lost hope in Nigeria election. Because we know that our votes are not being counted. And you are making a law to make it compulsory for us to come and vote. After voting, our vote will not be counted. What are they really trying to do? If I thought these people are serious in this thing they are doing, the first one they should look into is the electoral reform. Yes. If I thought they are serious in doing this particular thing, making it compulsory that every voter, for the fact you have your voter's card, you are up to 18 years that you must vote. If I thought they are serious to make this thing happen, they're supposed to start from making electoral reform to become a law in Nigeria, which will make Nigerians have hope that with this electoral reform that is working, which stated that all election results will be transmitted electronically to INEC. Now, let me tell you, if this thing is being made possible, that first one, electoral reform, is being passed into law, and Nigeria know that these people now will work with this electoral reform. Though, even at that, they will also do some certain mago, but make it and sign it into law. Nigerians, we really know that you guys are serious with the second one, which is making it compulsory for everybody to vote. Now, you people just come out and jump from the number one you guys supposed to do first, and now enter the number two, which will favor you people only. Yes, nah. Like I said before, if they are serious in making all Nigerians that are eligible to vote to make sure that they will vote, the first bill they're supposed to look into is the electoral reform that stated that all election results will be transmitted electronically. By doing that, your votes might likely be counted. At least, let me just put it this way. Let me put it this way. By doing that, 90% of your vote or 80% of your vote will be likely to count. Yes, because transmitting result electronically, if they tell us that it's glitch again, which means they will automatically cancel the election. Yes, now. If they say that it's glitch, because they will not have any room to turn manual again. Yes, if they made the electoral reform into law, there will be no room for manual counting or manual collecting of results again. If there's any glitch, automatically the particular result will be cancelled and they will redo it again. But since they have overlooked the electoral reform and now jump into making it compulsory for Nigerians to vote, which means they're not serious now. What they're trying to do, according to, I watched a very dark man video last night. I said that this guy said is true. And this is what they're doing it is to scare people away. If I thought they are serious, the first one they're supposed to do is to make sure that electoral reform has been passed into law, which will give Nigerians confidence that with this electoral reform now, that 90% or 80% of our vote will be counted. Yes. But if this one is not working, how do you think we Nigerians will take people serious on this particular one? You people are now, I know, say, the kind of energy that we put into this particular second bill that coming out with. In fact, before the end of 2 or 3 months to come, so they will pass it into law. But this electoral reform people have been talking about on social media now, the youth are talking about this. They will not look into it because that particular one will affect many of them. Yes. Like I said before, if that particular one is being signed into law, yes, even if they come up with glitches, INEC glitches, because the thing have become into law, it might not be possible for them again to turn into manual collecting or manual counting. Yes, automatically, if glitches cause any problem in the result, automatically it will be cancelled. It will be cancelled. That's my own thoughts on this particular issue, because something that become a law is automatically a law. There's no room to turn manual again. So because of that, it will be impossible for them to manipulate. Though they will still try to, but it might not work the way it had been working for them before this electoral reform. I don't know if what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm saying is making small sense. I get in it, but for them to just come out and say that they want to make voting compulsory to every Nigerian, it's just for them to scare people away not to vote, because Nigerians will be like, let me not vote and see what they will do. I'm not going to vote so that I will see what they will do, and they will not use that opportunity and do what they want to do and do the miracle they always want to do. You get the point? That is the purpose of this particular bill you are seeing here. They're not making it for you to come and vote. They're making it for you not to come and vote. If I thought they're making it for you to come and vote, to give Nigerians confidence, they should first of all pass the electoral reform into law and then put this one. Nigerians, in fact, 90% of Nigerians will now have small hope that their votes might be counted. I remember my humble self, the Eichmann. Peace and love. Don't play. We're still watching them. We don't know what they're trying to do. Move.